Youth Runner Magazine here, the CIF State Track and Field Championships with the Servite boys, 4x1 team, 40:27, a great time, 0.03 of a second off of the state meet record. Ran a hundredths of a second faster than they did at prelims. Very consistent team all year. Guys, congratulations. Why don't you introduce yourselves and tell us about your leg of the race?
Jace Wells, freshman, first leg. I say my first leg, it's probably about the same as yesterday, but I just had more of a mindset going into getting the baton off, just getting the baton around to my teammates. Jaelen Hunter, 9th grade, second leg. I would say, I had a pretty decent start. I feel like I got out a little early, but I didn't kind of let that get to me. So I got the baton kind of in the middle, ran into my third leg, just making sure I got the baton off because I know we would have won if we did. Kamil, Pelovello, 9th grade, third leg. I say my leg was decent. I feel like I got out a little late, but we have a strong second leg, so he didn't let that get to him. Gave me the baton, just got to my fourth leg, and we got the job done. Jorden Wells, anchor, 9th grade. I just did what I usually do. I feel like I could have done a little bit better. Always room for improvement.
So it was an average performance for you on the anchor?
This is my first anchor, so.
Oh, it's okay. You're not usually on the anchor?
Yeah, I'm always first leg.
Oh, okay.
And, I just got a push from the opponents. Shout out to them. Shout out to my teammates. I just feel like I could do better, and I just feel like I did pretty good myself.
Obviously, you guys, there's several guys who could have run. I know Benjamin Harris wasn't in amongst the four of you. The four of you, the four of you haven't. Have you guys? How often have you guys run as a unit? Whether it's in a different order, have you guys run?
Yeah, the 4x4. We just ran 3:10 yesterday.
So it's the same four of you.
Four of us.
Okay, but in the 4x1s, have you won? How many times have you guys run the 4x1s? As this?
This is our third time. Oh yeah, second time.
Second time running the 4x1. Yesterday and today.
Yes, sir.
That was it. So is in the 4x1, obviously there's not much room for error. So is working on handoffs, but I guess working on handoffs on the 4x4, is that good enough in terms of the practice for that and in terms of carrying that over to the 4x1?
I would say that is good enough because we know as long as we had the baton, we all do our part. So just mainly getting that chemistry together. Since this is our second time, if we get our batons each to each other, we all do our jobs and we can win our race no matter what.
Obviously, it's incredible that you're all freshmen and doing incredible things. But how do you have this kind of chemistry? How many of you? Some of you knew each other before coming here, coming to Servite?
Yeah, I've known all these boys since we were like little kids.
Right.
Even since I was 9 years old. So coming together as a team to Servite, we had the chemistry already. So we knew even if we don't have our legs, we have each other. We'll still get the job done no matter what.
I mean, you guys set the bar pretty high. So next year came close to state record. Is that the goal? The state record? I mean, for the state meet record?
Absolutely, 39. He's going for 39 next year.
39 next year. All right, congratulations, guys.
Thank you.